Two Indian nationals studying in the United States have been sentenced to federal prison in separate but similar fraud cases involving elaborate scams that targeted the elderly Americans and resulted in the millions of dollars in losses. According to the U.S. Department of Justice, 20-year-old Kishan Rajeshkumar Patel participated in an online phishing conspiracy that impersonated the U.S. government officials and used the fear tactics to extract the money and gold from senior citizens. Investigation has determined the scheme defrauded at least 25 elderly victims with an intended loss of $26,94,156. In a similar case, another person identified as Mohammed, another Indian student, was sentenced earlier this year to 8 years in prison for a similar scam that defrauded elderly Americans for nearly $6 million. Arzu Seth is joining me with more updates. Arzu, these are two Indian students from the Indian origin studying in the United States, now have been sentenced to prison for defrauding the elderly, earning lakhs and crores in dollars. What more are you picking up?
Well, definitely, Simran, two Indian nationals studying in the U.S. have been sentenced to federal prison in separate fraud case that targeted elderly Americans, leading to multi-million dollar losses. Also, the name was Kishan Rajeshkumar Patel, who was 20-year-old, who came to the U.S. on the student visa, was sentenced this week to over 5 years in prison after pleading guilty to the conspiracy to commit money laundering. He frauded at least 25 elderly people, with an intended loss of nearly $2.7 million, and Patel used to impersonate a government official and also used fear tactics to steal money and gold from the victims. And not only this case, but also this defendant took advantage of his visa status in our country and participated in an international fraud scheme. This is what the U.S. attorney has to say. Or also, Patel defrauded vulnerable American citizens out of millions of dollars by impersonating government officials. His co-defendant Dhruv also, pleaded guilty this week in awaiting sentencing. Yes, Imran.
All right. In fact,